Hello, friends! Today, I'm here again with an amazing movie recap. A man accidentally knocked over a pot of wax, spilling it onto the face of a woman nearby. Realizing the serious situation he had caused, the man quickly fled the scene. A few minutes later, the staff arrived and were shocked by what they saw. The wax had already solidified, tightly sealing the woman's nose and mouth. Firefighters rushed to the scene, and one of them noticed a familiar bracelet on the woman. This left everyone bewildered, as just a few days earlier the same woman had been injured by a falling chandelier. Now, with difficulty breathing, the woman became increasingly agitated. Seeing her distress, one firefighter quickly held her hand to comfort her. Once she calmed down, the firefighter made an incision on her lips with a scalpel. However, they soon realized that the wax had penetrated deep into her throat. Understanding the urgency as she was at risk of immediate suffocation, the firefighter swiftly inserted an airway tube into her throat and placed an oxygen mask on her face. Fortunately, the woman could finally breathe normally, but a new challenge emerged. The wax required a temperature of over 100 degrees Celsius to melt, and attempting to do so could cause severe burns. With no better option, the firefighters transported the woman to the hospital for professional medical attention. In another incident, a female college student gave birth at home, but the experience terrified her. The newborn was completely enveloped in a membrane, and she had no idea what she had delivered. Paramedics reassured her that it was the amniotic sac and that the actual baby was inside. The immediate concern, however, was to quickly extract the baby so it could breathe. Surprisingly, the amniotic sac proved exceptionally tough, making it difficult to tear open quickly. With a decisive cut accompanied by the rupture of the sac, murky fluid spilled out. When Brett asked his teammate for tools to clean the baby's mouth and remove meconium, they discovered that the first aid kit lacked a delivery toolkit. The paramedics had just taken over the shift and hadn't had a chance to inspect their equipment before being called to the emergency. Without the necessary tools, they improvised. Using a large syringe in place of a suction bulb, they cleared the baby's airway. Meanwhile, another teammate tightened the umbilical cord with a tourniquet and cut it with a scalpel. Finally, under the expectant eyes of everyone present, the baby showed faint signs of breathing. However, it was critical to rush the baby to the hospital for further medical attention. In another shocking event, a man was sucked into an airplane turbine. It was initially believed he would surely die. Just moments before, he and his colleague were loading baggage onto a cart. Concerned about fragile items, Mike handled the luggage carefully. His colleague, dissatisfied with Mike's pace, snatched the suitcase and carelessly stuffed it into the cart. This action inadvertently pressed the accelerator, causing the cart to go out of control. As the cart sped off, it knocked down a person directing an airplane to park. Spinning wildly, the cart threw off all the luggage. Mike managed to stop the cart by overturning it. As he got out to celebrate, he was unexpectedly sucked into the airplane turbine behind him. The rescue team arrived quickly, and the captain instructed them to prepare tools while evacuating onlookers, as the scene could be gruesome. Suddenly, Mike's foot moved, and the team realized he was still alive. They carefully removed the hubcap, disassembled the fan blades, and found them deformed. Despite the damage, Mike miraculously survived with only minor injuries. The team carefully lifted him out and placed him on a stretcher. Upon examining the scene, they discovered that several golf clubs had become stuck in the turbine, saving his life. Witnessing this, the passengers applauded, though the owner of the expensive golf clubs fainted at the thought of their cost. That's the end of our movie recap. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.